Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm super excited because I did a full face using like the most expensive products that I have in my makeup collection. I tried to make this as like expensive as I could, so hopefully you guys like this video, and I'm also going to be sharing my thoughts at the end of this video of each product that I use, like if it's worth splurging on. But yeah, if you guys want to see what products I use on my face and what I think of those products, then just keep on watching. Okay, so you want this tutorial to get as expensive as possible, so I'm gonna put hella products on my face, which is probably not necessary, but whatever. We're bad and bougie, so that's what we're gonna do. So first I'm going in with this Belief True Cream. It's the Aqua Bomb, but this is the travel size. I like to buy travel size, especially when it comes to like more expensive brands, because I don't want to spend my money if I don't know if I'm gonna like the product. And that's also kind of why I wanted to do this video, to show you guys like expensive products that I have, and also tell you guys my thoughts on them, like if they're worth splurging on or not. And then I have this Kiehl's Daily Reviving Concentrate. This is an oil, so I'm going to set this on my face. And then I'm going to put this like under eye cream. It's the Banana Bright Eye Cream from Old Henriksen. So I'm going to start the brows while I let all of these products like kind of sit in my skin for a little bit. Okay, for brows I'm going to use this Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, but this isn't like an eyebrow tutorial or anything, so I'm just going to like speed through this. I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand and start filling in my brows really quickly. And yeah, I'm going to speed through this because I already have an eyebrow tutorial up and I don't really use the pomade on a daily anyways, or it's not like my go-to brow thing, so I carved up the brows with my Tarte Shape Tape and also primed with that because I think it's the most expensive concealer I have. That's why I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. And then I'm going to use both of these palettes because they're the most expensive ones I own. This is the New Huda Beauty palette, and then this is the Dose of Colors Desi X80 Friendcation palette. First, I'm going to go in with the shade Bare from this palette right here. I'm going to do something pretty simple because it's not really like an eyeshadow tutorial, like it's just for the sake of the video. And guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I hit pan on that shade, and I'm so upset because I love this shade so much. It's such a smooth, like, highlight shade, problem shade, setting shade. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with Secret as like the transition shade, warm up the look a bit. Like I said, this is going to be super simple. Okay, so super simple. I'm just going to take this shade right here called, Just a Kiss. Okay, it's so weird. It's like backwards, so how you see it in the back is not how it is in the front. I don't know. And I'm just gonna put this on the lid. I'm not being precise with it. Now for primer, I'm gonna use my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This is a mini size, obviously, but the full size is really expensive. So I'm taking a little bit and rubbing it in my fingers, and then I'm gonna put this mostly on my nose and like just around it. Okay, for foundation we're using my Giorgio Armani foundation, which is over here. Okay, this is what the foundation looks like. It's in the shade 2, and we're going to use a beauty blender rather than a Real Technique sponge because we're bad in bougie. Today at least. Okay, for concealer I'm just using my Tarte Shape Tape. Okay, now we're going to set it with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder. And then for the rest of my face, we're going to use this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 1 Fair. To contour, I'm going to use my Lorac Pro Contour Palette. I'm going to take the lighter two shades. Okay, for bronzer, we're taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's not another, like, break the bank product, but it's the most expensive bronzer I own, so we're going to use that. Okay, for highlight, we're using this Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold palette. For blush, we're going in with the Blush Kit from Anastasia. I'm going to take these two right here. I usually go in with these, but since we have some like pink going on here, let's switch it up. Taking my ABH brow gel to set my brows. And my Kat Von D tattoo liner. I'm just gonna curl my lashes and apply these Lily lashes in Doha. Never mind. Okay, these lashes have been through it. I don't treat my lashes good at all, so I'm going to try and apply these from Batty Bee Lashes, which have also been through it, but not as much. So hopefully I can make it work. Okay, while the lashes dry, I'm going to apply this Marc Jacobs liner to my waterline in Brown. I don't own any high-end mascara, Okay, so now I'm just gonna spray my face with my Urban Decay All-Nighter spray. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go over my thoughts on all of these products, starting with not worth it, kinda worth it, and worth it. So this sponge right here is the Black Beauty Blender, and I don't know if it has to do with like the colors of like how good they are. Like, let me know if you have a different color and you really like it, but I don't think this is worth it, honestly. I think my Real Techniques sponges are better, so this is not worth spending your money on. This is definitely not worth it because this is over $50 and you get 3 little pan size, and they're actually like kind of like chalky like up close on the skin, and you really had to dig your brush in it to get pigment, so I would not recommend buying this. This brow gel from ABH is not worth the money because my ColourPop one is honestly way better and it's less than half the price, so I wouldn't splurge on this even though it's not that expensive. Okay, this Charlotte Tilbury powder is really good, and even though I will use it over like other face powders I have that are like way more affordable, I only do that just because like if it's like an important event, you know, I will trust like higher end products to perform better like all night. But when it comes to like, let's say I'm going out for like lunch, I won't see a difference if I use like one of my affordable face powders that I really like. So is this worth splurging on? I don't think so, but it is a really nice face powder. Okay, this Banana Bright Eye Cream, I don't think it's worth splurging on because I haven't really seen it do a difference. Like, it does brighten my eyes while wearing makeup. It like doesn't really do anything, and it hasn't really helped my dark circles, so like I don't think it's worth the money. So this eyeliner from Kat Von D is really good, but honestly it kind of like dries out pretty fast, and I just feel like there's a lot of really good eyeliners out there that are really affordable and like really black and pigmented, like the Wet n Wild one and the NYX one, so I don't think it's worth splurging on, but it is a really nice eyeliner. Okay, moving on to kind of worth it, I'm going to mention this primer first because I'm not really sure, like I'm still using it, so I'm not sure on my overall thoughts on it, but I do think it really does help minimize like the appearance of your pores. So if like that's a big concern of yours, then I would recommend this. I would buy the mini size first because Sephora carries like a mini size now. So I would buy this one first to see how you like it. But I think it's a good primer. I don't think it's like crazy amazing. Like, it's not something I really needed in my life, but it is a good primer. This ABH Dip Brow is in the maybe because, like I said, I'm not a dip brow fan. I'm more of a pencil girl, so it depends like how much you need to work with your brows. If you do have really thin like sparse brows and you really need to work with the shape of it, then you would probably like this. It's just something you really need to like work with and get used to, but I'm still a pencil type of girl, but you might like this, so it's a maybe. This Fenty powder is in the maybe because I like this powder. I did notice I liked it more with my Jouer concealer. With my Tarte Shape Tape today, it did look really dry like over here, and I don't know, I just noticed that other powders I have looked a little bit smoother. So I don't know, like if you want to splurge on a new face powder or on a new setting powder, this is a good one, but I do think there are really good drugstore powders out there that are really good as well, if that makes sense. Oh, I forgot, I don't think I mentioned, did I mention this oil? No, I don't think I mentioned this oil, but this was in the not worth it because it's a good oil, but my Milani one right back here does the same thing. If not, it looks glowier, so it's a good oil if you want to spend a lot of money on a nice oil, but I don't know who's calling me. But like I said, there are better, more affordable options out there. This bronzer is in the Maybe because it is one of my favorite, like all-time favorite bronzers, but like I said, there are a lot of affordable bronzers out there that are pretty similar to this. Same thing goes to this blush kit. I really love this because there's like a lot in here, a lot to work with, different tones, but there's a lot of really pretty blushes out there, blushes and bronzers that are affordable, so kind of worth it. Well, they are worth it, but like there's really pretty drugstore ones. And then this Lorac Pro contour palette is really nice. I only use like these two though right here, the lighter shades. I mostly bought this to use on like clients like around prom time, so if that's what you're interested in, you will really like this because it's really nice. They blend out nicely, but I don't know, if you just need like one contour shade, it's not really worth the money. But then I have this in the Maybe because although it is like one of my favorite foundations of all time, it's really expensive, and honestly my L'Oreal Pro Glow is like a really similar dupe to this, which is like $10, so definitely not worth like 60 something dollars if you're on a budget, you know. And then we're gonna go into, these are really worth it. So starting off with my moisturizer, this is the Belif True Cream Aqua Bomb, and this moisturizer is so good because it actually like stays in your skin. Like I purchased a bunch of travel size moisturizers from Sephora, like one of the bestseller ones, to see which one I liked, and I like this one the best because it like lasts the longest. I don't want one that's going to moisturize me just in that moment, like it'll last like for a few hours at least, and this one definitely does it. This Smashbox liquid lipstick is amazing. It definitely lasts a long time, and it's just like one of my favorite nude shades for my skin tone. So if you are close to my skin tone, you will probably really like this lipstick. And then this liner from Marc Jacobs. I love these liners because they really last a long time in the waterline, and they have so many different colors, so these are definitely worth it. This All Nighter setting spray, it's like the best setting spray out there, so definitely worth it. Tarte Shape Tape, you guys know this concealer is really good, so I would definitely recommend this concealer, but also there are a lot of other good concealers out there, so, but it is really bomb. And then these Stila Magnificent Metal Liquid like eyeshadow things, these are amazing. Like there are other liquid eyeshadows, like glitter ones, that I've tried, but they're not as good as these. I've tried like more affordable ones, but these like will really like change the whole eye look, so I really like these. Yeah, I would recommend these. You will probably fall in love with these when you try them. And same goes to these, both of these lashes. I ended up using these, but I need to buy new pairs of both of these because I don't treat my lashes really well, and they get really nasty and they're just in bad conditions, and these are really hard to put on because they were all gross. But Batty Bee lashes and Lily lashes are really good lashes, and lashes are always something that I will splurge on, definitely, because just the quality and like comfortableness and like how pretty they are, I guess, and dramatic, you know, is just always gonna be better like in higher end brands, especially Batty Bee lashes and Lily lashes. They have really good lashes, so I would definitely recommend these. And then these are amazing. These are two of actually my favorite palettes right now. Just the formula of the eyeshadows are so good. This one's more of your like basic everyday palette, and it's really pretty though. You can do like everyday looks or like dramatic looks because there's like glitters and metallics in here. And same goes to this one, but this one's a little bit more colorful. You can do a little bit more looks with this one. Got your pops of colors over here, and then your transition shades, and like I said, just the quality and like pigmentation of these shadows are super nice, and plus look how pretty the palettes are. But yeah, these are definitely good palettes to splurge on that I would recommend. So yeah, I think I covered every single product. I'm like out of breath because I tried to do that as fast as I could. But I hope you guys liked this high-end makeup tutorial. Let me know what you guys thought of this video. Please leave your comments down below, and as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we are super close to 1K and I'm so excited. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!